Hi, today I'll be showing you guys how to install a K&N air filter for your stock air box on your any year FRS except the 2017, which isn't an FRS. So yeah, any year FRS, automatic or manual. And here we go. This install should be extremely easy, like 1 out of 10 easy. There's no way you couldn't do this. So it's like pretty easy. Now all you will need will be a 10mm socket and obviously a wrench, and you'll need an extension. I don't have one, but I'll show you how you can do it without an extension, but I recommend having an extension. So real quick, there's 3 ways to do this. The first way, and the one that everyone does, and it's probably the incorrect way, is to simply unlatch it and then try pulling this apart. There's your stock air filter. Pulling this apart and then just taking this out of there and just trying to shove the new one in there. That's the incorrect way to do that. So you can damage your new filter if you try shoving it in there. It might not seal correctly if you don't know if it's sealing at the bottom down here. And that's why I say that that's the incorrect way to do this. There's 2 other ways which are the correct way, and I'm going to show you. So for the first way, the way I like to do it is removing this part. You can either remove this part or this part. The reason why I don't like to remove this part is because I don't want to touch the sensor, and I don't really feel like unclamping this, but it's mostly the sensor and I just don't want to touch it. To remove this one, you'll need that 10mm socket that I showed you to remove 3 bolts. It'll be 1 down here. This will be the one that you will need your extension. I'll show you how to do it without an extension, but it's not the easiest. And then there's 1 here next to the clip, and 1 here that holds this resonator. This resonator is stuck to this, so you will need to take this bolt out. Snap-on is the best. At an angle, well, you probably will need a shorter one or one that fits at an angle like this. And you're just gonna, oops, don't get those wires there. You're just gonna slowly turn it back. You might need 2 hands for this. Let me see. Once you have those 3 bolts off, 1, 2, 3, whatever, unhook this, just lift it up a little, and then everything should, make sure you unhook it from the snorkel right here. This is where it gets the air, and then just unhook it from the top, and see how it's hooked right now. Right now it's hooked to this part, so just lift it up, and that thing sinks its teeth into those little holes. So, and there's your filter right there. Set that down, and remember the corners of this filter, there's 1 sharper corner than the other ones, and it goes down like this. So if this is up like this, that means that sharp corner is to the bottom left, this corner right here. Also remember it goes like this, so the larger surface area, which is this part, the front side, will face the front, so the shorter will face the back. Let's see what does come in the box. I haven't even opened this. I have a kind of a mess in here, so that's that. I haven't opened this yet, but I can already tell which is the sharper corner. That one's the sharper corner. I don't know if you can tell really good, but these corners seem pretty rounded off, and that one seems like the sharpest one. So I'm guessing it's gonna go like this. And this one actually doesn't have much area in the back. It's all in the front, so I'm guessing just gonna be like that. So that's what it looks like on. Remember, the sharper corner will be on the left right now, but on the left on the other one, and the other from the front, looking from the front. So the hard part is putting this, well, this isn't the hard part, but this is probably the second hardest part, is putting this back inside. So the best way is try to hook the teeth that are in this side of the intake first. So, and careful not to move the intake as you do this. But I can already see me hooking the first set of teeth, and then I can see the second one here. And this one pretty much goes on top, so it'll be this one on the bottom, this one on top. That's how the teeth sink in. But you'll know when you know. You'll know if you did it. And there you go. I think I did it. My first time, it took me a while. I'm just gonna check this side. Yep, I feel it in there. And then right here, you can also tell if the seal is good. It looks good. Everything was good. The way you're gonna know if you did this right, it can be really tricky, but the thing is, make sure that these two pieces of plastic are not touching. See how they're not touching? Once they're not touching, you can put this back, and make sure, most importantly, that this is pushed in, that the bolts are good, and that it's in the snorkel, as you can see. And you're done. Just gotta put the bolts back on. It was honestly pretty easy. 1 out of 10. Probably a 0 a 0 out of 10. I'm giving that a 0 out of 10, pretty much. But I guess 1 out of 10 because things can get tricky with the box when you're putting it back. But besides that, yeah, that was my airbox drop-in filter install. Like I said, proven to give 5 horsepower with no tune. Again, 5 horsepower isn't even noticeable. You could get 5 horsepower on a really cold day, you know. So comment down below if you have any questions about the install, and keep to my channel and see what else I put on. All right, it was nice doing this video. I don't know how to exit this, how to do an outro. Bye.